Off in the distance, a man with a blowing cape and something on his hand that turns colors. I can sense something in the winds, something awesome! Yeah! Dragons! Tales of Zesty.
Hey, what's happening, Zesty gamers? Welcome back to Tales of Zestiria. And we're rocking the Shepard coat. And also, we gave Alicia 2 armor from Highland.
A knight's uniform. Yeah, armor.
Yep, because she looks cool. So it's off to do some exploring.
Because she's Alicia 2.
That's right. Alicia 2 needs to look the part.
And she works for... she works for Sorey, so she wears what he tells her to wear.
Nice and dry inside Sorey.
That is whole new levels of creepy.
It's nice and dry inside Sorey.
Why can't I be a dumb dry ghost too?
Because you're human.
Because you're alive.
I was gonna say because she's human.
And because she's human.
She looks cool. Ah!
Oh no! The bird is
Run faster!
attacking her.
Ah, she's fine.
Wait, you just left her for bait.
That's the best way of handling that, you know?
Yeah, basically she's the decoy.
That's right! You learned so well! Indeed, she is just the decoy. Oh, more rain. This is great.
It's gonna make Alicia 2's armor suit rust.
Yeah, actually it would, wouldn't it? Alright, so the forest. There's lots of little red places, though! Said the forest was in the red.
Yeah, it's somewhere
There's
one of those places.
There's 2 red destinations. Sadness!
Maps! Our only
Why?
weakness.
Why maps? Why?
Foiled again. Angry peacocks.
This actually looks pretty cool, though. Although I'm getting soaked. No umbrella for the Shepard. Wait!
No.
That Seraph has an umbrella. Make an invisible umbrella to
I know!
go over us.
She does have an umbrella. That's not fair. Actually, I think hers is,
There should be a vista point nearby.
You found
It's not-
a discovery
it's not
point.
technically an umbrella, it's that thing you use for the sun.
Oh? Did someone forget this here?
Odd that someone would abandon a tool so central to their livelihood.
Still, it's a terribly lovely field.
Yeah. Age of Chaos or not, it's nice to see that some places are still thriving.
Or so it would seem.
I like Layla.
Take a closer look at the wheat.
Huh?
Oh my!
Not a single berry.
Same thing over here. Nothing but mold inside the husks.
It's the bliss mold. The whole area's probably wiped out.
The whole area?
It's been going around for a while now. This year's harvest is pretty much screwed.
No wonder they threw away their hoe.
Lila! This is...
Yes. This too must be the work of the Lord of Calamity.
So this is what Age of Chaos really means.
Sadness!
That's sad, but still, you'd think that you could keep your tools and then sell them or something.
Sell them to who? Who's gonna use
you're
them?
right.
Peach gel! Woohoo!
Peaches. Maybe we can make peach pie.
I actually have a peach cake that I need to finish eating. Thanks for
Yes.
reminding me.
You do. Get on that, Kwing.
I will!
Eat that cake.
Even out of the rain, it's still so cold.
Bless you.
I'll say.
Bless you again.
Damn.
They've gone from scary to annoying. Still, to think Seraphim sneeze just like we do.
They're spirit
Pretty
people.
funny.
Let's head to that ominous-looking castle to get out of the rain.
That's right. Creepy castles are always a great place to go when you need to get dry.
So, one thing I've noticed about Fallout, when it's raining or, like, radioactiveness outside, and you go inside a building, it stops.
Oh, okay.
So, I want to know if the rain's going to stop inside the castle here. Because, I mean, castles aren't all open and stuff, right? Not usually, unless this is a castle town gate. If that's the case, then
Oh, it's raining.
This place
Wet.
is huge.
Yes. Pendrago is the largest city on the Glenwood
It's
continent.
accurate. It's still raining.
Can we get some soppy, like, rain effects for when we're walking?
And the one directly in front of the plaza.
You sure know your way around.
Well, you know, I used to come here a lot.
Because she was a princess! Maybe.
Wait, what?
Could be. She looks like she could be. Whoa!
Sergei!
He's one of the Cardinal's subordinates. I tried to apprehend him, but well, you saw what he was like.
His movements were incredible.
You could tell, right? It was a Hellion.
The Cardinal's underling is a Hellion? Then
So that kid is possessed, basically.
He's escaped into the Shrine Church.
The guy's so cool.
It looks like it's true.
I believe he was likely a messenger of...
What?
Cold. You can blather on inside.
Tell us the details after we find shelter from the rain, if you please. Our friends are feeling a bit chilly, and even a seraph can catch a cold.
Friends?
Aw.
Aww.
Not that you could tell, since you can't see him.
Forgive me. I should have been mindful of the Seraphim's presence. Let us head for the Knight's Tower. Your wife sure is considerate.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Now she looks the part, though. She kind of matches
still
Sorey.
thinks they're married.
Well,
I guess they are now. Oh, by the way, I messed with the costumes again. Just
Yeah.
to troll you. I like the placement of, you know, Milk's little arm friends.
Milk looks weird. He looks like a girl now.
And I made whatever his name is look cooler too.
Steak.
Drago stew.
Dragon stew?
Drago stew.
I think that's made with dragon.
Pickled cucumbers. Cucumbers are pickles.
Pickled lightly with vinegar.
Baked tomato. What's baked tomato with egg?
steak.
Something like that. Why am I getting hungry?
I'm gonna either do Drago stew or okay, fine, we'll do tomato. Fine.
It looks like it had egg in
Is
it.
there any sort of rhyme or reason to what happens when you fuse equipment?
Great question, Rose. You're right. There's nothing random in the fusion of equipment.
Can you just tell it to me short and simple before I fall asleep?
Sure.
That's sad.
First, the rules for fusing two different equipment skills only apply to those located in the same slot.
So it actually does matter which slot each skill is positioned at.
Yes, what skill is placed in which slot is a very important factor in equipment fusion.
So it's important to...
Well, it's... Huh? Are you asleep?
I like Layla. She's cute.
She's the oldest of the group. Thousands of years old.
It's not her fault she takes a while to explain things. She's being thorough and cute and nice and sweet.
Now let's find the Knight's Tower.
Alright.
Are they gonna start sneezing and coughing again?
The knight didn't get to finish his story. That little girl poked him, and I can't remember.
I
what
would
her name
poke him
is.
too. I'm getting wet.
What?
Yeah, I don't want to stand out in the rain and catch pneumonia.
I wouldn't have wanted to mess with a knight. I would have just let him keep talking.
I have magic powers. You saw what I could do when the battle was going on. I used my earth powers. I became Kwame and like blasted everybody, Captain Planet style.
Yeah, I haven't watched Captain Planet for...
Let me give you a quick little lesson.
I don't even want to say how
Kwame
long.
is the earth user. And he is from Africa.
I can't believe that you remembered Captain Planet.
Wheeler is fire, and he's from America, and he talks like this.
Yeah!
Fire! Linka is from Ukraine or USSR, and she is wind, I think. And then there's another girl who's water. Wait, no. Maybe... I forgot now. I can hear the voices in my head. Crap.
This should be a better place to talk.
Did everything go okay? Can we get in the church?
I secured the permissions, but after that last incident, I'm afraid we're likely under high scrutiny.
So what else is new? They weren't big fans of us in the first place.
Yeah, good point. We've got nothing to hide. Let's do it.
Let's do this!
Look at that. Ever since Rose joined up with us, I feel like Sorey has become so much more proactive.
Too bad it means that much more trouble for us.
Thank you.
It was my decision to begin with. And besides, I've really wanted to see the shrine inside the church.
There's something about you that reminds me of the Pope. He too would never hesitate to spare expenses for the sake of his people.
Oh boy, another masochist.
I see.
I've prepared lodgings for you. I pray that the Seraphim will also be able to rest well tonight.
But Captain, it's been 3 days since last we heard from Boris after his infiltration. I believe we should hurry.
Who's Boris?
The rain may be affecting our food supplies, but I shall prepare our famous Drago stew for you.
Aren't you the least bit concerned? He's your only brother.
I do not wish to burden you with my troubles any more than I already have. Please rest for now.
It's a kind offer. Let's take it.
We will. Thank you.
You're welcome, Earring Man.
Wait, who is his brother?
Morris? Boris. Clyde? I don't remember. It happened too fast.
Yeah, I got confused. I'll have to watch it again.
Sergei sure seems like a good guy.
He is. Though I fear he may be a bit too genuine and sincere to command the knights.
I agree. I hope he has what it takes.
We've got plenty of worries of our own. Let's not get hung up on other people's issues.
Okay. So where do you say we could sleep? Ooh! Turtle!
He betrayed us, turtles. I can't be forgiven. Better be waitings with his
Yes, you remember the
ups
Z!
and his zeal. Oh yeah, I made up a new maps.
Maps! Yes!
Thanks for the business. Now I can continue on my journeys.
Turtle!
Sorey is turtly enough for the Turtle Club.
He is turtly enough for the Turtle Club. He's turtly awesome. Good times.
He has turtle power. Alright, anyway.
Yeah, he does. I'm so proud of you for sitting through an RPG. It just fills me with so much glee. Ah, it rhymed! I did that unintentionally.
Thanks.
RPGs are an acquired taste of tasteness.
Lots of talking and adventuring.
Just imagine, there were times where you couldn't actually, talk. You had to read.
Yeah, you had to read everything.
Read everything. Yes.
Is that where you kind of, I don't know, learn to read everything with weird voices?
A Link to the Past and Chrono Trigger, yep.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's more fun if they each have a different voice.
Yeah, that is true. And then I started to watch a lot of anime by that point, too. But no, getting back to, what was it, Captain Planet before? It was Fire, Wind, Water, Heart, Earth. So Kwame, Wheeler, Linka, Mattia's Heart, and I totally forgot who the water person is. She's from Asia, I think.
But
I
how
can sense the ancient tongue.
But
We're near one.
how can heart be an element of the earth?
it's not an element of the Earth, it's the element of a person?
Okay, so it's like,
I don't know. It was that weird Turner guy. I don't know. It was a TBS
maybe it
show.
represents the people on the earth or something.
There you go. Emotion. I don't know. It's not technically one of the 5 elements. It
Fire,
should have been lightning.
water.
I could see Mati wielding lightning. Lightning!
Yeah.
But no.
No, heart makes it cooler. Makes it more lovey.
When they were handing out rings, he was probably like, really? I have heart power? I'm a Care Bear!
Care Bear stare.
Care Bear stare is actually pretty powerful.
I know. It's freak.
So this is
Freaky.
the Shrine Church. I'm curious myself, but it might cause problems if we go charging in. Let's do it! Charge!
Snack
Fine.
preparation. Fruit frappe.
Yeah, they keep making us food. She looks so cool in that armor.
Yeah, she looks just like Alicia, but blue.
Blue Alicia! Nah, that's too much to say. Alicia too works. Clone Girl.
No.
I like
don't-
her hairstyle so much from the DLC, though, that I'm just gonna keep it for a while.
You don't call her Alicia too, though, to her face, do you?
I would, but she's an assassin. So
Yeah.
That probably wouldn't end well.
You call her Rose.
Where are we supposed to sleep? On these tables? The Shepard demands tribute! If anything, Captain Sergei's overly earnest, but that's why we all stick with him, yo.
That's right. Are these beds made for ants?
I do not wish to burden you with my troubles any more than I already have. Please, eat my food that isn't poisoned. Sounds good to me. Wait, we're back out in the rain. Where did you want us to go? You told us to go somewhere. Didn't really tell us where he wanted us to go. He's like, I prepared rooms for you. Out in the
Yeah.
rain, where your seraphim can get all sick and gross.
Yeah.
That's good to
I'm
know.
surprised Sorey is holding up pretty well. I
He's the
think
shepherd.
his coat would be drenched. Maybe it's waterproof or something.
Like one of those shirts that you should have at
Oh
Thanksgiving.
my gosh, I'm
Yeah.
thinking of that too.
Yeah.
Stain proof.
Stain proof, that's right. Blue is usually... There we go.
Phew, now that was a meal.
Wow, they ate really fast.
Learn some manners.
You sure can eat.
So can these two.
It was surprisingly good. I couldn't help myself.
They were really hungry.
Drago stew. 85 points.
My policy is eat while you can. It's been ingrained in me since I was a kid. That's the law of a soldier.
A soldier, huh?
Soldier, aren't you and your buddies in an assassin's guild?
Well, you know, it wasn't always like this. We used to be just a band of mercenaries. Not to brag, but they called us the best on the continent.
Is that right?
That's it for me. We've got a job to do tomorrow.
She doesn't like to talk a lot, that one.
Nope.
Is Rose's band of mercenaries the one you mentioned before?
The Wind Riders, I believe.
I think I've heard of them. The tale said just 100 of them could scatter a force of 20,000 men and capture 3 castles in one night.
Yeah, they were a legendary band of mercenaries. It's no wonder Rollins itself was their primary employer.
They sound crazy strong.
Strong and loyal. To the point that even the Emperor of Rollins trusted them like his right-hand man. Isn't that right?
It's true. Was true. But then, the Imperial family of Rollins ended up stabbing them in the back, along with the very one I'm seeking vengeance against.
The Imperial family joined forces with Hellions?
Is it that surprising?
I guess not. People and Hellions aren't separate entities after all.
Very true. You can even consider them 2 sides of the same coin.
If the Cardinal's power is somehow
He
linked
looks
to
like a
Hellion, things start
girl.
to make sense.
Or an elf. He's an elf.
It looks like Rose snuck out through the back. Can't take my eyes off her for a second.
Hey, Dazzle!
She used to be part of the Imperial family. How much you want to bet?
No way.
Someone ordered an assassination.
Who? And was she asked to do it by herself?
Either way, this is bad.
Where'd you go? I'm terrible with directions.
Rose!
Alicia too!
No, I don't think she'll answer to that. Rose!
Alicia Blue!
Rose! Yeah, and if you guys were wondering, that was our cat. I don't know if you heard her purring, but during the cutscene,
She also likes RPGs.
yeah,
Well, as soon as we finish this game, we're doing Sword Art Online.
Yay!
Lost Song. You heard it here. Because I love SAO. I'm a big Asuna and Kirito shipper. Because they're just so cute together. And they're like the swords of awesome. Like, if they work together, there's nothing they can't do. Like Amber and me. So,
Aww.
yeah, I actually shed tears watching that anime. It was like, oh, so good.
It has true love in it. It's nice.
There's
Yeah, I have
actually,
no idea where we're going.
You want to know how lazy I am? I still haven't input the codes for the collector's edition that came with this, and also there's a
Why are
movie.
you all here?
That's what we want to know. Where were you going?
Oh, just taking a walk. Thought maybe I ate too much.
You were sleepy.
Yeah,
You
right.
don't have to follow every whim that pops into your head, damn it.
We thought you might have ditched us to go assassinate someone.
Not yet, silly. That comes later.
Okay.
It's from someone who lost their son in the war that just broke out. Kill the one who started the battle. The invasion was proposed to the Emperor about a year ago, in documents bearing the name of Pope Nisedra.
Huh? You're gonna kill the Pope?
Hold on. How do you know someone didn't just use his name? I thought he went missing after all.
Maybe. But then again, maybe not. It's awfully close to the time he went missing. We'll have to investigate further.
And what if we find out that he's bad?
If it's evil, the Scattered Bones slay it.
Even if it's the Pope?
The Pope, the Emperor, even the Shepard.
This is an
Whoa.
interesting marriage.
She's scary.
Oh, was that inappropriate?
I'm not a fan of that last part, it's true.
You're scaring
It
me.
isn't like we walk around all stabby. We make sure what kind of person our target is first.
Then stab them.
Stabbity stab.
I think I understand you better, Rose.
Do you now? Well, that's good.
I'm your wife after all.
I'm
Creepy.
starting to understand too. Why she bears no malevolence, that is.
Because she's as nuts as he is?
Rose would certainly never tell a lie, that's for sure.
She was always that way. It's in her blood.
He knows more than he's
Was the Pope
telling.
the type of person who would just up and start a war?
That's certainly not the impression of him we got from Sergei.
He's the de facto leader of a powerful country. He's probably got more layers than you'd think.
He's like an onion. I hate onions. Kill him!
He's like Shrek, the onion. Your Shrek is like an onion too.
I wish the Cardinal would magic up one of her miracles. We can hardly afford to be going to war at a time like this. That's right, it's Taco Tuesday.
Yeah,
It's a terrible time to go to war.
I know. No taco money.
This is the type of castle I would love to build. This is cool.
This is the type of castle that I want to live in.
Yes!
Are you serious?
We just make a huge castle and then we turn it into a town and just like,
I would love that.
yeah. That would take a lot of money though.
You'd have to buy like all the stores inside the castle.
I wonder if Bruce Wayne could actually make a castle town if he wanted to.
That'd be awesome.
This looks like an auditorium of sorts for the believers.
Sure looks like a small crowd.
Hello!
Can you tell me the names of the Seraphim who hold the utmost power, known as the Five Lords?
Musith! Oh, and Eumacia! Hyanawa and Almanac!
Correct. Now, can you tell me the name of the last one? The Seraph who's worshipped here at the Shrine Church?
Motelis!
Layla?
That's right! Mao Tellus is the Seraph who has given the entire Glenwood continent his blessing.
The Seraph worshipped at the Shrine Church is
The Five Lords, huh? Big movers and shakers.
I bet Mount Tellus would know something about how to stand against the Lord of Calamity. He's got to.
Is he really all that?
Well, he's the leader of the 5 lords after all.
You must be Sorey. Welcome to the Roland's Church headquarters. I heard you were to visit. Please, come on in.
Is that the Pope?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he's like a pastor. He's not. He's kind of like
It's
a.
more magnificent than I'd even imagined.
The architecture definitely dates it to the height of the era of Asgard.
It's pretty cool.
Glad to see you're impressed, but don't let your guard down.
Whoa.
Nice.
Look at the ceiling tiles.
Nice digs.
Something ominous is going to happen here, isn't it? Yep.
This inscription concerns the trial of the Shepard, and the spiritual powers he obtains upon clearing it.
Could the spiritual powers
Be real?
Buzz, 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 buzz. Be real, real bees. Oh, bees everywhere.
What?
Wow.
just
possibly.
possibly?
She doesn't want to tell them.
It's like the lettering's meant to tell us something.
But it's all gibberish. It must be some kind of code.
Well, it does involve sensitive info. Maybe there's a hint to crack the code somewhere.
Hey, what does the big rock thing say?
I'm afraid I'm not really sure. The inscription is written in some sort of cipher, and the key to interpreting it is handed down only from pope to pope.
So, I guess we'll have to get the Pope to read it then, huh?
Whoa!
Sorey!
Oh my gosh. He turned to stone.
Something's wrong. Let's get out of here.
I don't feel so good. What is going on?
It's a Hellions domain, just like when we fought Heldalf.
Wait. Maybe the angel that is around here isn't really a good seraph.
Uh-oh.
Maybe it's a bad seraph that lives here.
Shepard.
I'm getting tingles.
I am Cardinal Fortin of the Church of Roland's.
This domain, is it yours?
Ah, so you can still move. Why don't you lend me your powers? For the sake of the people, of course.
She's able.
They asked me the same thing in Highland.
I hardly think myself the equal of a Philistine like Bartlow.
Sounds like something a Philistine would say.
Charming, but sticks and stones and so on, young lady.
Ooh, she's good.
I have but one wish. To see my empire overcome this tumultuous era of chaos. A task only possible if the people are united. But Roland's is far too expansive to unify the people through mere patriotism alone. Shepard, do you know exactly what it is that the state has used for eons to keep an entire country in line?
Is it faith?
Yes, faith. It is the belief in their own salvation that inspires in people the greatest sense of unity when they band together against outsiders who share different values. Meaning that my church itself should serve as the cornerstone for all of Roland's.
Maybe in your mind.
It is but the vision of one who would guide the people. With the name and power of the Shepard, more people than ever can be brought to salvation.
Then you should cooperate with the Knights. Wouldn't that really be what's best for everyone?
I would welcome their efforts if they would simply bend to my will and do as I command.
Whoa.
Evil woman.
Even if they are a pack of loutish meatheads who can't figure out that their Pope abandoned them.
Wait a minute, the Pope just ran away? You didn't have him locked up?
I am not a street thug, child. The Pope, Macedra, I should say, left of his own accord. abandoning his duty to both the Empire and his followers. What, pray tell, would you call such a man?
Smart?
Pretty irresponsible, if what you're saying is true.
Yeah, it's hard for me to believe her.
Irresponsible is one word. And still there are so many fools out there who trust in such a coward. The Knights, for example. In order to bring the people together, we must find Mesedra and give him his due punishment.
Punishment?
Yes, the same punishment that befell those uncivil enough to mistrust me.
Evil!
Then we have a problem.
What?
We need the Pope to tell us the meaning of the inscription.
Why? Cooperate with me and it won't be necessary.
I need to know. No matter what.
Ah, I see. That's very unfortunate. So then you mean to say...
What the?
My body! That you reject my vision!
Whoa, she's super powerful.
Let's go!
We're leaving.
Ninja vanish!
That was cool.
Haha!
Whoa, she is really scary.
What?
Yeah, I would.
Through my domain and connected with the Seraphim, if only just for a moment. Oh, will I relish this.
Oh, I would not want to go to her church.
Nope.
That's scary!
Worst Sunday school teacher ever.
Oh my gosh!
Cool, we can go invisible!
But we should be as powerful as her!
Who cares? We can go invisible now! Spectral
Oh.
cloak! By touching an enemy that's weak against water, you can begin the battle with an advantage!
But how?
What the hell was that?
It's called the Spectral Cloak.
You've been practicing in secret, haven't you? That was sweet.
We'll talk later.
Milk is
Back to the
awesome.
Knight's Tower.
So Milk did that. That was awesome.
Milk did do that! Sweet!
They vanished in a milky mist. I don't know. I can't believe she's so powerful. You should be more powerful than her. Okay. Well,
I will. It's about the journey. Anyway, guys and gals, that does it for this episode. Join us next time as we go see the knights who say something. God bless and happy gaming.
see ya.